Of course, it's still Tobago Thursdays, and we're still in Tobago celebrating all things Tobago. And this young man is not from Tobago, but he's joining us. But he kinda is.
Yeah,
Hans
yeah.
is back on set with us this morning.
Let's start there.
Welcome back, Hans.
Let's start there. Let's start
He
there.
kinda
Let's
is.
start there.
He kinda is.
Let's start there. Ruckus,
Hans,
what's going on?
This morning we had a conversation with a promoter in Tobago,
Right.
the Promoters Association, and he was, we were asking him about, the artists being booked for the carnival in Tobago,
Right.
and he realized that it's mostly Trinidad artists that are coming across, and diaspora artists, the lyricals and that, the big name artists.
Yeah.
And we were asking how come we don't have more Tobagonians on the cast, and he broke it down to a matter of marketing, a matter of being able to try and sell out your event. So you want the artists who have the following, the artists who have the names. And, it begs me to wonder, what about the Tobagonian artists? Is it that we just don't know enough about them?
So, yes, I agree. So, for example, there's a rhythm called the Lekato rhythm, produced by Mikey Tower, right? Real nice rhythm, great rhythm. But I feel like, and I'm going to go out of the box here a little bit, I feel like there needs to be more support. So,
from who?
This is where it comes, right? So when I think about the reggae movement in Trinidad and Tobago, I think back to Studio 53 and I think back to La Hoqueta.
Right.
La Hoqueta supported full 100 Studio 53. There was nothing musically more important and more impactful in the community at the point in time.
Right.
It was Sasha, it was Million Voice, it was King David from Aruka coming across. It was that. It was that community building the artists, and then by extension, you had radio personalities, and even now with the Trinidad movement, you have a scenario where the communities are the ones supporting the artists and buying into the artists.
Right.
I feel like there's not that buy-in to the Tobagonian artists.
By Tobagonians?
By enough Tobagonians. They need the support. They need your support. So it's not that, and then on the other end now, once they get that support, I could see it translating into more radio station support. But more radio stations do need to get with it as well.
But have we ever seen that happen? Where Tobagonian artists get that support and love in Tobago and it translates to being nationwide?
But I would say that's what happened with Adana to a great extent.
Okay.
And even Fire Empress, when she had a nice time, so to speak. So I do really hope that the artists get our support. I do hope more radio stations give them the support as well, because it's also in the radio stations in Trinidad. Because think about it, for Grenada Carnival, for Trinidad Carnival, we playing, we playing the artists. So let's get the Tobago artists a little space. So let me get them some space now.
I like how you say that after you leave radio, but go ahead.
No. I felt the same way all the time, bro. This man is trying to be sad.
I just a little pong out again.
Of course.
But I mean, this morning your feature is on
music,
the music.
Boy, it's on the music. I mean, there are other artists, but we just decided to highlight a few of the Tobago artists. This is Hans On Tobago Carnival music.
If you're living inside of this party chunk, just put up all your hand for me. Your hand for me, hear me now. Step by step, be taking over. Tongue the jam machine up everything. Anything, take a shot of rum. Show them how you could run and bend over.
The makers of music are crucial to the ritual of carnival. We revel to their music and bask in the release of energy that the songs give to us. For Tobago Carnival, the music is here, and the artists and producers are ready.
My name is Anomaly. Then, Great Fete Weekend, I miss us straight into Carnival. Me I tell you no, that I be a bacchanal. As we love off with Carnival. Gala bubble, and me getting ready for Tobago Carnival is definitely putting out music that people will like, preparing myself for whatever storms come my way. Bring an umbrella for me camel. The girl them say they love off me clean skin. And me pretty eyes plus me have a pretty. So me no response to man with them anything. Summer soca. The people liking the vibe because I mean it's the first time that Tobago is having its own carnival, and that's definitely a plus.
My name is Michael Skeet, aka Mikey Tower, CEO of Stone Tower Studios. Why October will be so great? It's the first time we are actually doing a carnival without competing with Trinidad, because Trinidad has one of the greatest carnivals in the world. So we competing with that. Majority of the people leave Tobago to go to Trinidad to play mass and to enjoy themselves too. So now that it's lone Tobago, the Trinidadians will be flocking here and everyone in the small islands. So it will be something very much different.
Since the announcement of Tobago Carnival, we are seeing a lot of the artists coming out of the woodworks. We're hearing new music. We are seeing them putting up artwork, putting up visuals, you know, going for interviews and promoting themselves, things that we have not seen very much of in the past. I believe that with the Tobago Carnival, it gives artists the platform and the avenue, and not only that, but the motivation to actually put in the work, because now they can reap the rewards of that.
Come on, people outside there, because the place open, promote all we in. We coming to break it down. People inside the fetter, they jump it till they clean. Come, nobody ain't done yet. When the rum done here, we don't fet. Tell me what is the problem? Officer, leave me alone. I want to drink on me rum before I leave, and then for me home, just pass me the bottle. A punch in there, the one with the handle. My name is Bernardo Thompson, aka Tam Tam. I'm from Roxborough. From what I'm seeing, Tobago Carnival, the people, they're excited, because at the end of the day, we're looking forward to everything. We're looking forward for vibes, the mud, the juve, the pretty mass, you know, and it's so excited to see that we having our own carnival and national carnival, the only country having two carnival right after each other. It's awesome.
Well, now that Carnival is in October, businesses in Tobago, especially studio business, will be flourishing even more, because all the artists now are involved in, you know, showing out their craft. So they're flocking to the recording studios right now to do their recording. So we're in business at this moment.
Behold, it is here, and unbelievable, unbelievable. As for how I feel, I'm extremely proud. The fact that you can't get a seat to go up to Tobago, you have to, maybe you might have to check Pigeon Airlines, because there is nothing.
You know, Tobago Carnival sets us apart from the rest of the world. Now, we know Trinidad Carnival is the mecca of Carnival. And Trinidad and Tobago being one country, you know, we differ in so many ways. So when visitors come to our shores, I want them to take back our hospitality. It's not just about the Carnival, but it's the entire experience. There's so much to experience on the island, so many sites to visit, the cuisine. We talk about the crab and dumpling, we talk about the Nylon pool, we talk about all of our historical parks. You know, we want them to take back with them the memories and, of course, the experience that is Tobago altogether.
Sound of the music, or I'll say the culture, the sound of our soca is similar to Trinidad, but all the Trinidadians actually say, well, something is different about it. And I feel it's the Jumbie, as they say, the Jumbie Tobago, just a different spirit. Same people, one island, but everything is just a little different. A little more this, a little more sugar, a little more salt, you know? Yeah.
Yo, it's your boy here, Sherwin Winchester. Thank you, King David Michael Rudder. Thank you to the Scarborough Rhythm Team Tobago. Love, 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 love. Each and every one of you, keep supporting the art form.
The girl body team from Tobago, Tobago, Tobago. She leave Trinidad just to follow, to follow, to follow. The girl body team from Tobago, Tobago, Tobago. From Brazil right up to Toronto.
Of course, the jumbie there coming down from Lekoto and the Lekoto rhythm. That makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I mean, and there are other artists, Casper the Lyrical, Kaylan Jamoy, and other artists, you know, from Tobago that really, you know, have the talent, just the opportunities, you know.
One of the things that I remember standing out to me inside the pandemic was that series of Tobagonian artists that was showcased on top of the hill. Like, I remember that series in various locations, and it was refreshing to see, you know, these artists, Tobagonian artists and musicians, just doing their thing and having a good time. I remember seeing artists like Kwakwa and a whole bunch of them, like Xavier, and you know, all of these great talented young people who were doing different things. But now we turn the focus more on the soca side of things, and we realize they have a whole other batch of artists that we can get to know.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much happening. Like I mentioned last week, there's excitement for Tobago Carnival all around in Tobago, and I just think it's going to be an incredible week into weekend. Well, it's actually an incredible month. This whole month is really incredible in Tobago. But you see that particular week into the weekend?
From Diwali straight down until the Bacchanal done, after we finish on the road and all that good stuff. But we thanks for coming through this morning, Hans.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Sharing the artist information with us. I think we get to learn some new artists this morning. I hope you go and check them out and play their music and learn some music before you head across to Tobago for Carnival.